Looking out, the morning air is waiting for us.
Thank you all for joining us on this very special occasion. I'd just like to share a few thoughts before dinner is served.
There's something beautiful.
Many of you already know my Emily has a keen eye for detail. And I'm sure you will all agree today's ceremony was beautiful. Emily's keen eye for detail became very apparent at an early age. I remember working in our back garden. Emily was watching me quite keenly from her bedroom window. She was only 3 or 4 at the time. I thought it was great, my little girl taking a keen interest in her dad. Only to find out later she'd asked, "Mummy, why does Daddy only cut his hair on top?" Up to that point, I'd been quite blissfully unaware of the fact. Well, I've forgiven Emily that little detail, but I could forgive Emily for just about anything. After all, she's still my beautiful little girl. And from watching the happy couple together, I think Edward could also forgive Emily for just about anything. That's because she's special. It's Emily's drive and passion for detail that makes her so special. Combined with her loving nature and fabulous sense of fun, Sally and I have always been very proud of her. And we love her very much. Although she can be a little scary at times. As many of us on the top table can actually vouch for. I'm sure as long as Edward continues to recognise these strengths, Emily and Edward will have a long and a happy life together. What can I say about Edward? Well, Emily adores him for a start. He's thoughtful, supportive, and most importantly, he makes Emily laugh. He can also calm her down when he needs to. Together, they make the perfect team. Sally, Jake, and I feel very lucky to have Edward as part of our family. Emily and Edward sincerely hope you will have a wonderful time celebrating with them on their very special day.
Emily, I give you this ring as a sign of our love. I promise to be faithful, loving and loyal, to cherish you through good times and bad.
Ed, I give you this ring as a sign of our love. I promise to be faithful, loving and loyal, for always.
As far as our feet can take us, heaven knows the world that we will find.
It gives me the greatest of pleasure, and it is indeed my privilege to declare that you are now husband and wife. Ed, you may kiss your beautiful bride and we'll raise the roof.
stand still. Dashboard dreams of what could be in the great unknown. We have no matter.
Firstly, what I'd like to do is welcome you all and thank you all so much for coming to our wedding. Me and Em really appreciate every single one of you happy, smiley faces, and we're completely honoured that you're here today.
We can make it through whatever. Say you'll be my only love.
So it seems very odd to say this, but to the new Mrs. Santa, so they say opposites attract, which to be honest in our case is probably a good thing because we don't always see eye to eye. However, I genuinely believe that we complement each other so well. We know each other inside and out, the best and the worst parts of each other, and most importantly I think that helps us bring out the best from one another. And I don't think there's anybody better that would be able to do this other than you. Just a snippet of some of the things that I love about you most. I'm afraid I'm going to have to read from a list because there's too many to mention. But your infectious energy, your wonderful laugh, your straight talking, I suppose, as well, and unwillingness to compromise are just some of the things. You've also got a love of travel and seeing new things and experiences, despite your very questionable geographical knowledge, and also absolute unwillingness to even speak a word of a foreign language as well. But most of all, your beautiful smile is probably the best. I'm so grateful we were put together by chance at a John Lewis fashion event. And most importantly, that despite me being completely oblivious that you had the openness to take the first step. Because I was just completely, as I usually tend to be. And I usually have a real problem expressing my emotions, but genuinely, I love you more than anybody else in the world, more than I can ever imagine. And I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you. In the words of Natasha Bedingfield, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you.